8BitDo is extensively known for making stylish, straightforward, and highly functional gaming peripherals, and that's exactly the case with the Ultimate C. Targeted towards budget gamers, this 8BitDo controller does everything an expensive branded controller does, all at a fraction of the price of first-party controllers from Sony or Microsoft. Starting with its design, it builds upon the features of its older and more expensive model, the 8BitDo Pro 2. This time round, it features a button layout similar to Xbox and Nintendo Switch controllers, making users feel right at home. However, if you're familiar with PlayStation's controller layout, you might need some time to get used to this one. Coming back to the design, the analog sticks and pivoted D-pad are well designed, as they seem very solid in terms of rigidity and feel. The face buttons feel clicky and responsive, and so do the shoulder buttons. Overall, it's pretty evident that 8BitDo spent a lot of time engineering this controller, and it almost feels like a steal if we talk about build quality and overall design. There's also some good news for PlayStation fans. The digital triggers and shoulder buttons are implemented almost identically to those on Sony's famous DualSense controller. However, the bad news is that they don't provide the same feel in terms of actuation and tactile feedback, which is expected at this price point. Another caveat, in my opinion, is the Ultimate C is only available in pastel colors. While pastel colors are great and subtle, a classic black or white option would be appreciated by people like myself. Let's talk about functionality and comfort. The Ultimate C is originally targeted towards Switch gamers, but it does a great job as a universal gaming controller for almost all platforms. It works on Windows, Android, Steam OS, and Raspberry Pi OS without much hassle. If you're a PC gamer, you'll have zero problems remapping the buttons according to your preference in any game. In terms of comfort, however, don't expect to do hours and hours of gaming with the Ultimate C, as the inner angles have a sharp design that can make your fingers feel a bit uncomfortable over longer periods. However, a few hours of gaming won't make your fingers feel exhausted, as the primary grips are textured on both sides, and the lightweight design of the controller aids in overall comfort. Performance-wise, this is one thing the Ultimate C does extremely well, as the motions, vibrations, and rumble feel almost, if not exactly, the same as those of much more expensive controllers than 8BitDo's offering. The controller connects with ease through the USB 2.4G adapter that comes included in the box without any sort of interruptions or input lag. However, this specific variant does not have Bluetooth, forcing you to use the dongle instead. On the flip side, 8BitDo claims approximately 25 hours of gameplay on just 2 hours of charging, making it perfect for comprehensive gamers who don't want to worry about battery life. Talking about competition, there aren't any well-known brands out there that offer what 8BitDo does at such a competitive price point. Sure, you might find cheaper alternatives from unfamiliar knockoff brands online, but they often lack the build quality, battery life, and features such as rumble vibration and universal connectivity across almost all, if not all, current generation gaming platforms. Ultimately, if you're looking for a budget-friendly gaming controller that punches well above its price tag, the 8BitDo Ultimate C offers solid build quality, versatile compatibility across multiple platforms, and impressive performance. To sum up, what I like is the build quality, the support for multiple OS, and the subtle and elegant design. On the downside, there's no Bluetooth support, and it gets uncomfortable after a long period of usage. Ratings: Performance, 7 out of 10. Comfort, 7.5 out of 10. Battery life, 8.5 out of 10. Value, 9 out of 10. For an overall rating of 8 out of 10.